The population of wild boars has become a major concern, with government data estimating that nearly one-third of the country's total wild boar population is concentrated in certain regions. These animals are highly elusive, preferring dense forest edges and thickets, which makes population control efforts especially challenging. Under the dim morning light filtering through the canopy, wildlife management teams prepare for long hours of work. This task demands patience, skill, and coordination to prevent further damage to crops and local ecosystems. Before sunrise, vehicles carry teams to the designated areas, where they begin the slow process of moving through the forest. Dense vegetation makes progress difficult, requiring careful movement to avoid startling the animals prematurely. Hunting dogs play an essential role, using their tracking ability to locate boars hidden in thick undergrowth. When a target is cornered, precise and humane measures are taken to quickly end the threat to the surrounding farmland. After one successful operation, the forest falls silent, but monitoring continues. Dogs are trained to detect further movement, ensuring that no animal is left to cause additional damage. In this type of terrain, boars hold the advantage, using their knowledge of the land to escape quickly. Despite these challenges, trained teams maintain a steady pace, resuming the search after short breaks. Every encounter is approached with caution, as wild boars are strong and can react unpredictably. Coordinated efforts and close-range accuracy are crucial to ensuring that each intervention is quick and effective. As the day progresses, the team continues to sweep the area, moving from one sector to another. Binoculars and other tracking tools help identify movement in tall grass and undergrowth. Once a boar is spotted, the tension rises as the team prepares to act with precision. The goal of these operations is not only to remove destructive individuals, but also to protect crops, prevent soil erosion, and reduce risks to local communities. Wild boars are known to damage farmland, root up soil, and sometimes wander onto roads, creating hazards for vehicles. When herds appear in open fields, population control efforts are coordinated from multiple positions to minimize damage as quickly as possible. Well-trained teams work in unison, monitoring the movement of the herd and guiding them away from vulnerable areas. Such operations represent a blend of modern technology and traditional fieldwork. Tracking devices, communication tools, and trained dogs are all part of a system designed to restore balance between wildlife and agriculture. Wild boars are highly intelligent and fast to react, meaning every step of the process must be carefully planned. This combination of skill, strategy, and persistence ensures that local farmers can protect their harvests while wildlife populations remain at sustainable levels. In wildlife management efforts, precision and timing play a crucial role. When wild boars emerge from hiding, marksmen act quickly to prevent further damage to farmland and surrounding ecosystems. In carefully planned operations, teams take up positions along forest edges, maintaining watch over every movement. When a target appears, trained specialists respond with precision equipment to ensure a quick and humane resolution. In some cases, startled animals may attempt to flee, which makes coordination between teams essential. Well-trained dogs and lookout points help close escape routes, minimizing the risk of prolonged pursuit. In other areas of the forest, additional teams maintain surveillance for signs of movement. After minutes of patient waiting, boars are sometimes spotted foraging among the trees. At that moment, decisive action is taken to prevent further damage to crops. These operations are not without challenges. Wild boars are highly intelligent and can disappear into dense vegetation within seconds, forcing teams to act swiftly. Continuous monitoring and synchronized communication between multiple positions help create an effective containment strategy. When entire herds are encountered, teams work to disperse them and reduce the risk to local farmland. Some individuals are intercepted near tree lines, where well-coordinated actions are taken to stop them from escaping into agricultural areas. The forest terrain adds an additional layer of difficulty. Wild boars often use the natural cover of thick bushes and fallen logs to hide from detection. This requires careful planning and patience before taking any measures. Population control efforts are carried out systematically to protect food supplies, prevent soil erosion, and avoid potential hazards to local residents. These operations also help reduce the spread of diseases that wild boars can transmit to livestock and other animals. Each successful intervention represents the combined work of trained marksmen, local authorities, and farmers, working together to maintain balance between wildlife and human activities. Although these animals are an important part of the ecosystem, controlling their numbers is necessary when they threaten crops and infrastructure. By combining modern tracking tools, trained dogs, and coordinated strategies, wildlife management teams ensure that operations are efficient and as minimally disruptive as possible. These efforts help restore stability to affected areas, allowing farmers to protect their livelihoods and communities to live in greater safety. In regions where wild boars have become overabundant, skilled wildlife management teams work to protect farmland and maintain ecological balance. These animals are powerful, equipped with sharp tusks and the strength to push through dense vegetation or even topple obstacles in their path. In agricultural areas such as Queensland, Australia, they are considered a major threat during harvest season, as they can devastate crops and undo months of farmers' hard work. At dawn, after carefully planning the approach, teams enter sugarcane fields, where wild boars are known to hide. These fields provide ideal cover for the animals, allowing them to remain concealed until the perfect moment to rush out. The landscape becomes quiet, creating an atmosphere of tension before the next encounter. When the animals finally emerge, trained marksmen act quickly and decisively. Each shot is taken with precision, aimed at preventing further damage to the crops and ensuring that the intervention is as efficient as possible. Such moments require quick reflexes and calm decision-making under pressure. Elsewhere in the field, trackers follow fresh trails leading deeper into the dense vegetation. The overgrown sugarcane offers natural protection for the boars, making detection and engagement a significant challenge. Even when spotted, these animals can retreat rapidly, often disappearing into the cover before action can be taken. By midday, the heat becomes intense, adding to the physical demands of the operation. Well-trained dogs play a crucial role, alerting the team to the presence of hidden animals. Their coordination with the marksman allows for a swift response when a target is located. Despite some success, the difficulty of the terrain and the speed of the boars often require a change of strategy. Aerial support from helicopters is sometimes deployed to provide a clear view of the fields from above, exposing hiding spots that would otherwise remain undetected. When groups of wild boars are spotted charging across the field, aerial teams coordinate with ground units to respond effectively. The sound of the helicopter blends with the carefully timed shots taken to stop the animals before they can cause further damage. These efforts represent a vital collaboration between wildlife managers, local authorities, and farmers. The goal is not only to protect crops, but also to restore balance to the land, allowing agriculture to thrive while minimizing conflict between humans and wildlife.